Hey folks, welcome back to MACT Ford Edge, and we're going to go ahead and super clean our HVAC system inside the Ford Edge. Yes, we're going to employ compressed air, vacuum with a vacuum cleaner, and we're going to clean the ducts. We're going to clean everything out using the vacuum to suck all the debris while we use compressed air to blow it out. And then we're going to take and get it all clean so we can breathe easier. Well, of course, you notice that I'm missing my seat. I did pull the seat out. This gives me a lot more room to work. And it's only a couple of connectors and 4 bolts, so it's really simple. And then you remove the seat belt also. 15 millimeter and a 18 millimeters for the seat and a 15 for the seat belt. So we got all that out anyway. I just wanted a lot more room to go ahead and clean this ducts out with compressed air and of course using my vacuum. So let's go ahead and start pulling everything apart. First things first, we're going to clean out our glove box, get all of our paperwork out of there, and then we're going to pull these clips out and then push the glove box in and just yank her out. Pull this clip out, and there we go. We got the glove box out. Don't take long. Now that we're all in here, now we got to go ahead and start getting everything set up. But one thing that we do have to do is we got to take and remove a couple more pieces to get access to everything down here. Now, of course, I have already removed the glove box, but now we have to get up underneath the dash, and we have to remove a couple of things. Well, I knew some of you were going to ask. Yes, it is dirty, so I'll go ahead and put a new one in. Got pretty dirty since the last time I changed it, so we'll go ahead and put a new one in once I get done cleaning. Now, I thought I'd show y'all where the passenger side actuator is located. And once you get all this stuff out of here, you can reach it, so it's pretty simple. There's one bolt down to the bottom right, bottom left, and then of course this one top left. Just undo those in the wire, and it's an easy peasy exchange. Not that difficult at all, folks. Well, when you're doing that clean, you want to make sure you get an air nozzle. I put a hose clamp on it, a piece of rubber tubing, and of course got that all down into there. So, all right, I taken and blocked off the lower vent. And also I have duct taped that vent. Now what I'm going to end up doing is running the air line through the vents up here and of course the defrost, and just cleaning everything out as I can. So these vents will be cleaned out right through here, go up, and then of course the center console dash, and then on the driver's side. So we're just going to blow air through it, and we'll have the vacuum cleaner running. I'll show you how I have that set up. And then of course I put the vacuum cleaner in on this vent, put some paper towels around it, wedged it in, and got the vacuum hose hooked up around the brake pedal and the gas pedal there to hold it steady. But once it forms suction, it'll just hold it in. But we'll go ahead and use that force along with compressed air to blow all the garbage out and into the vacuum. Now first things first, we have to, of course, close all of the instrument panel vents. So all we have to do is just go ahead and slide them to the side, and you can pretty much tell if they're closed. So once you got them open like that, you can see if they're all closed, and do that on that side over there too. So there's no air that can go anywhere. It all has to go down to the floorboard when you're blowing it out. So the one that you're blowing out, like that one, will be open, so you can blow the air out through it. And then of course we'll go down to the blower motor area and blow through that too. Now I got everything together, and the next step that you have to do, of course, is to close all the instrument panel registers, which we've done, and then set the temperature to full cold, which I have, full cold, and of course you got the AC there and everything. But we got full code, and then we place it in the floor panel. We want to make sure it goes to floor, so we push that button right there, and we have it down to the floor. And then of course we turn on the vacuum cleaner and we'll start blowing air through the vents. And now I have the vacuum cleaner going. They say use a shop vac, and my shop vac died, so we'll just go ahead and use Mom OSHA's vacuum cleaner. Now, as I said, I have this hose, and I just feed it right down in here. And they say to do it for about 30 seconds. And to move it around while you're doing it. Then we'll close this one off and we'll go do this one. And again, you just take and slide it in. And we do the same thing over here. Remembering to work it around. Now the next step is we have to change it to floor defrost. And then we'll go up here and we'll run the tube down the defrost vents and blow it out that way. That there is the recirc. And we don't want recirc, I guess. So we'll go ahead and have it set. But we got it on defrost now. And now we'll go ahead and slide the tube down through the vent. While doing the compressed air. There you go, we did the defrost. Now for the next step. Now this next step does require us to go to full floor again. And then of course we want to make sure the temperature is on full cold, which it is. Lowest setting. And this is where the blower motor needs to be removed. Yes, we got the blower motor out, because we have to go up through the blower area. So again, we turn the vacuum cleaner on, they reach into the blower opening with a vacuum line, and then using compressed shop air set as high as you can go, 100 psi I guess, we then blow the compressed air for a minimum of 5 minutes, utilizing very slow sweeping action. Oh, let's see what I can see. Pretty hard to see anything based on what's going on here. So we go up in through the vent through the back. So we're gonna go and explore for y'all. Back up in here. I may have to curve this a bit. It's pretty long, actually. Shorten up my wire a bit. The hopefully we can get up in there, see what's going on. There's the evaporator core right there, folks. If I can get a better picture of it. There it is. That's it right there. There it is. Looks pretty clean, actually. That's what we're going to blow out right here, is all that right there. That is what we're after. So if you wanted to see what it all looked like, that's it. A real tough thing to get up in there. I'm spinning the hose around in there, you can see it. I'm going to say, based on what I'm seeing on my camera, mine is in pretty good shape. Not too dirty at all. Let's check our vents out. Check the vent out and see what kind of dirt and garbage we got in there. That looks pretty clean, don't it? Yep. Looks pretty clean. How's that looking? They're all pretty clean. Go down through the center vent. See what this one is. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad at all. I'm going to say we're nice and clean. Now we're done, so we just pull the hose out of here. Grab the shop towels out of there that are holding it in. And of course, let's check and see what we actually got out of this thing. I'm not sure the hair was in there, but it might have been. Doesn't look too terribly bad. I didn't get really hardly anything out. I emptied this beforehand. I think that's just a little bit of hair that was left in there. So didn't really get anything out of it. I didn't expect to. I felt it was pretty clean in there. So let's go ahead and start buttoning things up and putting it all back together. Folks, as far as super cleaning your HVAC system inside your Ford Edge, the TSB is number is what was it? 1196, 11-9-6. You can find that in Ford, TSB as far as looking that up. But they outline basically if you're seeing some white flakes or powder coming from your AC vents, that this was the fix. But I figured this is a good way to super clean your vent system and HVAC system to give you some really clean air if you have a dirty system, gravel roads, and a high dust area. this would probably be the ideal way to take and get that cleaned out so you can operate efficiently and keep cool during the hot time and keep warm during the cold time. So, but this is all how you do it. Of course, step-by-step directions are in that TSB. So by all means, whatever you do, make sure everything works. In my case, we got a Ford Edge with the AC running great. So we're going to turn it on max. And we got the temp down. And I feel cold air running through. And that's really what we want to aim for. So nice and cold. Got a clean air filter in there. And we're ready to go. So by all means, join up here on MACTFORDEDGE on this YouTube channel. And of course the Facebook group. If you want more direct information from me or any of the admins and other group members, that is the place to go to get pretty much immediate answers. And that would be from the group itself. It is a group think, and we have all got experience in repairing and maintaining the Ford Edge. And if you doubt it, go check it out, folks, because there are a lot of people that have learned as a group that maintaining this Edge is not hard, and it has a lot of payback for a longevity and trouble-free operation. So just join the group and you will find the benefit. But this is Mac T, and of course my feet hit the floor today. And don't forget to join up on these groups, like I said. And last but not least, hit that donate button, that blue button that says PayPal. You know, to help support the videos I make and the costs associated with it. And then of course Mercy Girl has some one-liners to say after we get done here, and some music from the Band of One, who does always great music. And last but not least, some bonus footage. So have a great day.
Thank you for watching MacT's videos, and remember to like and subscribe. This is a Mercy Girl production.
Hey you, yeah you, watch this video up here, watch this video, or this one right down here, watch that one. Either one, you'll have a good time. And then of course watch this one also. Make sure you have some excellent time on your hands to learn all sorts of things about the Ford Edge.